We live in a world that often equates success with wealth. From a young age, we are told that financial security is the key to happiness. But what happens when this pursuit of financial stability comes at the cost of our emotional well-being? What happens when we find ourselves in relationships that are comfortable financially, but leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled? This is the dilemma faced by many couples today, caught in the gilded cage of financial dependence. They may enjoy a certain lifestyle, one filled with luxurious vacations and expensive dinners, yet behind the facade of affluence lies a quiet desperation. The laughter rings hollow, the intimacy is gone. The relationship has become transactional, a business arrangement rather than a loving partnership. This is the trap of the golden handcuffs. We stay because it's easier, because we're afraid of the unknown. We fear the financial instability that may come with starting over. We tell ourselves that we're being practical, responsible even. But at what cost? How much of ourselves are we willing to sacrifice at the altar of financial security? These are the questions we must ask ourselves when we find ourselves at this crossroads. The answers, while difficult, are essential to finding true happiness and fulfillment in our relationships. The pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle is immense in today's society. We are bombarded with images of perfect couples living in perfect homes, taking perfect vacations. Social media exacerbates this, creating a highlight reel of everyone's seemingly perfect lives. It's easy to get caught up in this comparison game, to feel like we're falling behind if we don't keep up with the Joneses. This societal pressure weighs heavily on couples, pushing them to prioritize financial stability over emotional fulfillment. The need to maintain a certain image, to provide for their families in a way that society deems acceptable, can overshadow the need for genuine connection and love. Economic factors also play a significant role. The rising cost of living, coupled with stagnant wages, makes it difficult for many couples to make ends meet. The fear of financial insecurity can be paralyzing, leading them to stay in relationships that are no longer serving them. They may justify their decision by saying that they are doing it for their children, for their future. But in reality, they are sacrificing their own happiness and well-being in the process. This constant pressure to keep up, to maintain a certain standard of living, can create a toxic environment where love and intimacy struggle to survive. Behind closed doors, couples trapped in these loveless yet financially comfortable relationships are living a lie. They put on a brave face for the outside world, but inside they are struggling. The resentment builds, the silence grows louder, and the dreams they once shared begin to fade. She may dream of a simpler life, one filled with laughter and genuine connection. He may long for a partner who sees him, who hears him, who chooses him every day, not out of obligation but out of love. These unspoken desires create a chasm between them, a void filled with unspoken words and unfulfilled needs. They go through the motions, playing the role of the happy couple, but the spark is gone. The intimacy is replaced with a cold distance, a business-like approach to their relationship. They become roommates, sharing a life, but not a love. The weight of their unspoken desires becomes a heavy burden, threatening to crush the fragile remnants of their relationship. This is the cage of golden dreams, where financial security comes at the cost of true happiness and fulfillment. Section 4. Finding your voice, choosing your path. The turning point often comes when the pain of staying becomes greater than the fear of leaving. It's a moment of reckoning, a realization that something has to change. This epiphany can be triggered by a seemingly insignificant event, a chance encounter, a book, a song, anything that awakens the dormant desire for more. It's in these moments that couples start to find their voice, to articulate their needs and desires. She gathers the courage to speak her truth, to express her longing for a love that nourishes her soul. He finally breaks down the walls he has built around his heart, revealing the depth of his unhappiness. This newfound honesty can be both terrifying and liberating. It shatters the illusion of the perfect life they have created. forcing them to confront the uncomfortable truth of their situation. But it also opens the door to the possibility of something new, something real, something authentic. It's the first step towards reclaiming their happiness, towards choosing love over money. Section 5. The currency of love. Choosing love over money is not an easy path. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. It means confronting our fears, challenging societal expectations, and redefining what truly matters to us. It's about recognizing that true wealth lies not in the size of our bank accounts, but in the richness of our relationships. It's about understanding that the currency of love is not money, but time, attention, affection, and support. It's about making the conscious decision to invest in our relationships, to nurture them with the same care and attention that we give to our finances. It's about choosing to be present, to listen with our hearts, and to communicate with honesty and compassion. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. For when we choose love, we choose happiness, fulfillment, and a life